you know what, this is happening. This is happening. This is a real hoarding. This is a real banner. And think about it. You know, this is how people's perceptions are changing. The consumer is getting affected with messages. I am trying to hit a couple of consumers with a message that says, hey, you know what? You could do pranayam, you know, if you could just use Chrome. It's as fresh for you. So what I'm really trying to do is creating a message, making sure that yes, it goes across the right way to the right set of consumers. Probably this message may not really hit a good section of the market, but that's okay. You know, I never had the objective of really hitting that section of the market. I had my market very, very defined. Okay, going to the next slide. Message and the medium. Now, a lot of people, you know, they tell me that, hey, Paritosh, you know, enough of message and the medium. Give us certain examples. Let me share with you something. Though the whole picture is not very clear, but Tata Sky, we all would know about Tata Sky here in the room, right? So Tata Sky, they did a couple of months back a campaign called adultdose.com. You know, if you go to this website, this is the website. If you really go to this website live, on the first screen, it comes out as a purely adult site. You know, you would go to that site and you would look at it, oh, it's an adult site. Chances are that you may just, you know, it asks for whether you are a male or a female. You're looking for someone in your region. Click. You know, the moment you click, you like the levels of excitement go up. You know, as a normal human being. And what comes after that is Tata Sky's ad. Dude, ye paap hai. So really, what you to do is write 4 email IDs of your friends if you would like, you know, to share this campaign along. Chances are people do. I did it. I mean, a lot of people I know, Pradeep did it. You know, so a lot of people did it. The second example is Jagore.com. You know, after voting, believe me, the voting that happened in Delhi this time around, after voting on Facebook, I got so many replies telling me that, hey, Paritosh, Pappu pass ho gaya. You know, so at the end of the day, the Delhi government's campaign as well as Jagore, it worked wonders because it made sure that people don't relate to voting as the sign on the finger, but then people really related to voting. It made it hep for them. You know, dot is hot. That is what the radio said. You know, so the message got across to the youth of the nation who said that why should we, you know, even think about voting for these leaders? Anyways, they don't work. You know, but they did. They did. Jagore, so I don't know how recent this figure is, but 618391 is what they claim to be. You know, so in this particular phase of polling which happened in Delhi, these are the number of hits, I think, on a per day basis which they really got. Amazing. Amazing. And it's a purely online site. You know what? It's not about the fact that you just voted. It's about the fact that chai pee ke jao. The message was clear. You know, so Tata guys did it. The message was very clear, and you guys accepted it. That's how SMM is working. A very important point that I really wanted to discuss here was interruptive marketing versus you know, relevant brand positioning. Now, let me come very clear to the audience here. Television is a puzzle. Honestly, you know, there was a time when not me, you know, companies used to buy television space, advertisement space, heavy space. You know, that was like pretty hefty space, and you know, people used to pay good prices for that, just to make sure, like Hitesh pointed out in the morning, you know, that 3 hours of an IPL match is what is earning them revenues. Just 5 to 7 million of an audience, nothing more than that. It's the time, you know. Today, it's a puzzle. People are spending more and more time on the internet. You know, more and more on the Orkuts, on the Facebooks of the world. It's happening on the Twitters of the world. Let me tell you what I'm trying to get onto. Interrupted marketing, Johnny's long gone is what I say. In this particular, you know, picture, if you see, there's a bigger fish, which actually consists of multiple fishes trying to eat a kingfish. We always say customer is the king, right? I mean, probably I may have some customers say customers are the king. So, you know, customer is the king. Interruptive marketing says, hold his throat till the time he buys your product. Don't let him go. Do not. Don't do that. You know, you would lose business at the end of the day. But SMM is more about customizing to the customer's need. What he is looking out for, you provide him that. That is what SMM is about. So, in this picture, look, the first step says listen and learn. The first thing that I really do, or probably that is the process that we at OM Logic do, and that is listen to the consumer. Listen to him. What does he want? You know why? Because at the end of the day, even he's not very clear about SMM. Honestly, that's an honest confession. Even he's not. As a services company, if we are not able enough to really understand the consumer's brain, we would never be able to actually come up with something that Tata Sky did. But if we do, that's the second step is audit and analyze. Does the business model of the consumer is fit enough? Is it good enough to really get SMM, SEO, or PPC going for him? Would it really make sure that he achieves business results? That is very, very important. Then we come on to the third step, which is develop and test. A lot of people tell me, Paritosh, my way of working is like very simple. Instead of really showing an organization that, over a period of 9 months, this is how you would develop. My way of working is simple. I have audited and analyzed what your business model is. The second step that I would do is show you the baby. Once I implement this baby in your company, these are the kind of results that you should expect. That is what hits the consumers, because I'm showing them the final result. Which obviously would get refined, as time goes on. But then that is where it hits them in the first go. Fourth step is execute and monitor. One of the biggest, things that a lot of SMM experts they discuss. In fact, in the break I was discussing with a friend here, metrics. Bad metrics are difficult in social media, but speaking, it's not that difficult a proposition. If you know your clients' business